Hi guys, my name is Lemon and welcome to Virtual Fruit. Today I'm unboxing the Steam controller that gladly arrived, actually sooner than I had anticipated. And yeah, let's just go into it. So yeah, let me just open that thing up. And let's do it together. Wow. Okay, that doesn't look too shabby. That actually doesn't look too shabby. Wow. All right, so on here, maybe before we take it out, on here we can see the controller connecting to the dongle, connecting to your PC, and we can see like how you are supposed to use like the magnetic charger thingy. So yeah, let me just take it out real quick. So what we got actually here, we got the magnetic charger with USB-C input right here. Then we got, let's see, there isn't actually anything more in here. We got a cable. So that we can use like this. And then just let me check if there's anything more. There's just like some health and safety and maintenance stuff in there. And yeah, seems like that's pretty much it about what's actually inside of the box. So so here we go, guys. This is quite literally what you're getting within the box. So yeah, let me just take a moment and actually feel the controller for the first time. So yeah, it feels, to be honest, it feels really good, I would say. But it also doesn't feel extraordinary or anything. So like if you, for instance, have something like a Xbox Elite controller, this is definitely not feeling even close to the quality of that other controller. But I also think the Elite controller of the Xbox is way more expensive, so I don't think it's really a comparison. But I have to say, overall, it does feel pretty good, especially like if I compare it to the Steam Deck. It makes a pretty good first impression. Oh, I accidentally already turned it on. That's pretty cool. So it has like a little speaker inside, or it could also be the motor that is actually just the rumble feature is actually making the noise. But I really like this. I really kind of like how it is in your hands. Let me actually put this up close to the camera real quick so you guys get a pretty good view on this. So yeah, as you can see, I think it is quite a beauty though. I think overall a pretty nicely engineered controller. Perhaps actually one of my favorite controllers I've ever had in my hands. It just feels so sort of well considered, like the way that your hands just sit here. I think in sort of like the first impression, I still think the Xbox controller might be slightly better. But I mean, I really I have to test this for like a longer time to really tell, because I think my first impression is it's super great. Like I couldn't really choose between Xbox and this one, to be honest. It's both are really good. What I definitely like more than the Xbox is like these up here, because they're actually having like some travel. On the Xbox, they're just super flat, which I don't like at all. The triggers feel nice, in my opinion. They feel good. The analog sticks, they're just super smooth, very nice. Of course, the trackpads here, also very nice in my opinion. And the menu buttons and the regular buttons. I think the regular buttons are also fine. There's nothing special or anything about the D-pad. Is actually really good, way better than an Xbox controller, for instance. So yeah, and the back buttons also feel pretty nice, in my opinion. So yeah, that's pretty much the Steam controller. Let me actually try and, you know, how this connects. So this is actually how you're gonna charge this thing. It just sort of snaps right onto your controller. I think that works really well. So, you know, when I'm just holding it pretty loosely, right, like this, it just sort of snaps right on, which I think is pretty cool. It's pretty solid. So if you have this on your desk like this somehow, and you're like, oh, you know, I'm done playing, you just boom, and it's right attached. So yeah, this is really cool. Very nice. I kind of like this, honestly. Like I'm positively surprised. All right, well, before I'm gonna test this, I just want to make a couple comparisons to two of my other controllers. So just give me a moment. All right, now, so just for the sake of comparison, I've actually brought some other controllers to choose just to sort of compare them a little bit. So as we can see, in terms of size compared to the Xbox controller, they're pretty much the same, I would say. If we compare it to the Nintendo controller is a little smaller. So yeah, let me just go ahead and make a little comparison. I think, generally speaking, overall, the sticks feel like the best on the Nintendo. It's just they're like super smooth. Then I would say the Steam controller, and then I would say the Xbox. That's, by the way, that's the Xbox Elite controllers, or the regular Xbox controllers are not gonna feel as nice as this one. So when it comes to buttons, I would say they're all pretty good. Although I have to say, personally, I kind of like the buttons the least on the Steam controller, which isn't to say that they're bad though. I think, in fact, they're almost all equal. It's just that I think it's kind of personal preference. I don't think they're bad at all, in fact. I think they're just different, you know, they feel slightly different. The D-pad though, well, way better than on the Xbox controller, and the best one probably on the Switch controller. That's the Switch 1 controller, by the way, not the Switch 2. Let's look at the triggers. The upper triggers, obviously, honestly, I think the best on the Nintendo controller, then second best on the Steam controller, and I personally just don't like these clicky ones, so yeah. The triggers, I mean, Nintendo doesn't even have. Let's see the Steam. Honestly, I mean, I think the Xbox One probably wins, but it's not by a lot. It's really, these are also super good in my opinion. They're super smooth, they feel good. There's nothing wrong with them. Those are premium. In terms of actual sort of comfort, let's see. Well, well, to be honest, so personally, I like the Xbox controller slightly more. So this one is the best in terms of comfort than the Steam controller and then the Nintendo Switch controller. but it's not by a lot. Like they're actually both super good. So I don't think comfort should be like a buying option for you because they're both super close in terms of comfort. They both feel good in your hand. Also, some reviewer have noted that apparently the controller feels very big. In my opinion, it kind of doesn't. It's like because you're basically just holding these things here, it doesn't actually feel that big. In fact, the Xbox controller feels bigger because if you look closely, like these things that you're actually holding are a little bit more chunky on the bottom here than these ones. So yeah, this one actually feels a little bit more chunky in your hand, which is actually something that I like because it sort of goes more into your palm, you know, like this. It's just sort of more supportive in your hands, in my opinion. So I still think I like this one a little better, but that's not to say that this one isn't good. In fact, it's probably almost as good. That's how I would describe it. It's like 80-90% as good. So yeah, not a big deal in terms of comfort at all. Also, like on top of that, of course, we also have to mention that this one actually has trackpads while the other ones don't. So, you know, just keep that in mind. So yeah, let me actually go ahead and play some games with this one. Give me a second. All right, guys, I got my Steam Deck set up here and I'm going to try to connect my Steam controller with the Steam Deck now. So let me just see how that works. So I think there's like two ways how we can connect this. One should be via USB. So let's just see if that actually works somehow. Oh, okay, so that worked. So I basically just connected this cable with my controller with the magnetic attachment. And yeah, I can actually now use my controller that way. So that's pretty cool. So that opens the settings, and that is obviously the Steam button. Okay. I mean, overall, that works pretty well. So what happens if I detach, it now? Is it still going to be connected to? Yeah, so that's cool. So now it is connected to this dongle, which is also, according to Steam, sort of like the preferred way to do it because that's like the lowest latency, according to one of their videos where like a developer of their Steam machine or Steam controller team was talking. But I think you can also connect it with Bluetooth. So let me just go ahead and try this as like a second option. Okay, so apparently what we got to do is we have to hold B, R1 and the Steam button for about 4 seconds. That's you gotta do when it's powered off, by the way, otherwise I think it won't work. So let's just try this. Oh yeah, and now you heard that little charm. Okay, and now we can actually see it in here. We see here Steam controller, Bluetooth. We're gonna select that. And we're in. Okay. Well, if that isn't cool though. All right, guys, I've been setting up some Halo right here just to test the controller a little bit. I think a shooter is a pretty good test overall. I also put the difficulty on easy just because I can't really see the screen so well from that angle. And also because the screen is quite small from my point of view. But yeah, I mean, so far, this just feels really good, honestly. Like these sticks, they're pretty amazing. I would also say like the trackpad is also pretty good. But yeah, this game isn't really made for This is really made to play with trackpads, but with controllers instead. And so far, this works pretty damn well, I would say. Let me actually see if I can turn the brightness up a little bit more. But I think overall it looks good. I hope you guys can see something at least. It's obviously not the best camera angle or anything to, you know, record something like this. But yeah. Yeah, this feels really, really good. I like the buttons, I like the sticks. Just feels great. All right, I have switched to desktop mode now just to test out the trackpad a little bit more, and I have to say, yeah, it is pretty good. I think it is basically the same as on the Steam Deck. Really, the only difference is that it just feels a little better because of the better motor, like haptic motor that is inside of this thing, apparently. But yeah, I really like it, and it feels really good. Let me actually test the keyboard a little bit. And yeah, that works pretty well too. So yeah, nothing bad at all. So that was pretty much it with this small insight or review of the Steam controller. Let me guys know what you think about this controller. Please, if you enjoyed it, leave a like and comment down below. And please consider subscribing if you want to support my efforts. And thank you guys so much for watching.